Welcome to episode 6 of Exploring Roblox. This is Buybat Building. I do not know if I pronounced it right, but that's alright. I'll be putting it in the description if you guys ever want to play it. This game is very similar to Whimsical Building. How, you may be thinking. It's a game where you play and build. You can also roleplay. As you can see, we have our props here where you can, place your cars and build a little roleplay town. We also have lots of little fake gun props for those of you guys who like to build little characters who are fighting. Same with shields for knights and police guys and maybe ninjas who are fighting. Buybat has a lot of roleplay props for you guys who like to make little dudes fight. Unlike Whimsical, Whimsical is more centered around people who build trains. Oh look, it's my friend. And Whimsical is more centered around people who build machines, who want to build towns. They don't necessarily have props on Whimsical. Whimsical was set up so you gotta get your own stuff, like your own meshes, morphs, and all that. This dude here, Ians, is my friend. He has no idea I'm making a video. He just showed up. And as you can see, they have all sorts of cool props. Whimsical's a great game. Buybat's a great game. I'll link them both in the description. But the one thing, well actually the two things Whimsical does not have is props like this and these conveyor things. And I might have showed you over at Whimsical. Let me go ahead and move one of these because I'm going to build a big conveyor belt system. But on Whimsical, you can add a conveyor belt like this, but it isn't so good. And it'd be cool if they would add it so you could add a conveyor belt block, because they have it so you can add SpongeBob, which is really funny on Whimsical. And you have to add your own mesh blocks and your own morph blocks on Whimsical. Unlike here, you can, as I showed you, get some cool roleplay things like the cars and the guns and the little dudes. If I cut off sometimes while I'm talking, it's because I'm thinking while I'm talking. Because I film all these in one time. And this is what we're going to do now, is we're going to build a conveyor belt system. So basically what I love to do while I play this game, Buybat, is I usually build a slide system and slide around on it. And as you can see in the background, someone is trolling, which is something I've talked about before in a previous video when I played this game. Is this game doesn't have as good admin help as Whimsical. Buybat doesn't. But it's still a really fun game to come play. So without any further wait, I will go ahead and start building our conveyor system so we can slide around. I'm gonna make it nice and big this time. And now we can just slide from beginning to the end. But this game really is a great game. It's fun to come here and build houses and little machines. And as you can see, our machine here works. We're sliding along. I don't know when we're going to get to the end. You can see we got a lot of people playing. This is one fun thing you can do with the conveyor belts. Another really fun thing you can do with the conveyor belts is make a gun that fires balls. Another name for balls is spheres. Fires spheres or balls across the map. Sometimes people get mad when you do that because then they rain down from the sky. But you know, whatever's fun for you, do that while you're here. Build. Just don't troll, because then people will ban you. As you can see, someone has a T-posing goth kid with a do not sign on it. I don't know why that's on his shirt. That symbol that's on his shirt means do not enter or do not or danger. So he's do not enter, and he's goth, and he has a unibrow. Very interesting. But now, yeah, he's a do not. Or he's a donut. It's funny. Okay. So now I'm just gonna copy one of these and start making a square so that I can loop my ride around. And then I'm just gonna select both of them and rotate it again, and then see if I can make my machine work. And what we want to do is add a seat. This is what I build literally every time when I'm on here. And we unanchor this. And now we can ride it. It's really fun to do it with the faster conveyor belts. These green conveyor belts are the slowest conveyor belts you can have. But there's like 12 different colors of conveyor belts. And when you get like the really medium fast or the really fast ones, you like zeet around or shoot around the map, and it's fun to build like a whole network. This is like nothing. You can build like a skyscraper high one of these and go shooting up your little system you make, right? Go flying up the thingy and then go sliding down it. I'll show you here. I'll build like a really big system of them so that it's not just like imaginary words. As the T-posing goth kid statue is in the background. Here we go. We've almost made it completely around our loop here. Get ready to start setting up the other stuff. And something you want to do is you want to put dividers in, because the reason we put these dividers in is because it will interrupt your cart, right? So we sit on that and move around. But then you want to put like a block in like this, that's sideways, because then when the seat actually comes, it will hit this. And you know, we don't want to change our increments, we want to change our size. And this changes where it's gonna go, but we want to change where this is. We want to put it like right here. Maybe make it even smaller. Now we can add a new direction, right? So now we've created a new possibility. Bam. Now we add more seats. Maybe a couple more. Sometimes copy doesn't work, but that's okay. We just test how it's gonna work out. Looks like it didn't work at all, which seems normal. So now we gotta fix it and make it work. Here comes the other seat. Those seats are all the way out there. And looks like it worked. This is all I'm gonna make for this video, but in another video I'll make another one of these big slidey thingies, and I'll make one of the more really complicated ones. But before I end this video, I'll show you all the different types of conveyor belts and what they all can do. Here's all the different types of conveyor belts. I'm gonna copy them and take them over to my own area. So you can see there's a light green, darker green, like a yellow, a yellow, a yellow, and then a red and a red. And as the color changes, they get faster. Now that we're back at our own area, I can make a copy of them again and unanchor them. And one of the abilities these have is because they have velocity, or like energy inside of them, they like can fly. See, as they like fly away and go crazy. And the other ability they have is they can move you. So like if I take them all and stretch them out and stand on them, they'll move you. You can see that the slow ones push you slowly, and as you go up, you get faster. Really the fastest one you really would ever use is this orange one, unless you're going up like a really steep hill. That's why we have this green thing going here, using the slowest one that you would ever use. And in a future video, I definitely will build like a big slide with like a bunch of roads and stuff. And you guys will get to see it then. I hope you guys have a great one, and see you in the next video.